are you screaming like that? We're playing a horror game anyways. Alright, here we go. Load game. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Almost gave me a heart attack. If my saves were corrupted, this game would not be finished. Just saying. Alright, so we're down here. We're investigating, right? Alright, so I want to check out this poster because I feel like there's something going on with it.
A poster. I can't think of the actress's name.
Does anybody know the actress's name? Too late.
Message left by the killer. Too late. If he thinks he can throw me, he doesn't know who he's dealing with.
Push this thing.
There's nothing down here except for a rat. He seems to be in his element here.
Dang it! He took the hand! Oh, I wanted to take it in for evidence.
These inscriptions seem really awkward. I wonder who actually wrote them.
New document. Data is ready. Okay. Photo of carvings. Let's run it through computer analysis. Let's run it through database.
I knew it. It's the killer who wrote these inscriptions. Part of his sick little game.
Graphological comparison performed. Inscriptions. How would they? Do we even know who the killer is? I think she is still dating Richard because remember she was talking to I don't know. I don't think you were here for the first stream or if you went back for it, but she was talking to Claire and Claire's like, you know, Richard really misses you. Because she had gone out to California to try and find the murderer. And she's like, Richard really misses you. And then we had a time skip of like, what, 3 years? And then we don't know what's going on now. Clearly, we skipped to this new murder when we were just about to find answers to the first game's murder. It's just, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, at the beginning of the game, but I don't know if she's still dating him now. Because she actually found his name in some documents or something.
This stuff seems to be working. It'll be useful if I need water.
And it was in some type of documents where he might have been linked to the murders, but I don't know. But then we got the time skip, and now we can't find. Now we don't know anything.
A fuse box. The circuits are completely fried.
No, nothing to do with that.
There's blood on this broken glass. Someone must have cut themselves walking on it.
He was fridged.
There's blood on this broken glass. Someone must have cut themselves walking on it.
Alright, we need to get this blood. Even though we know whose blood it is, but... Paloma's blood. Anything else? Did you leave anything in here? Nope. What? What just happened? What happened to the sound?
She bit me.
Oh no.
A message left by the killer. The antidote is kept in a cool place.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he thinks he's funny.
Well, this is where I die. Cool place.
I doubt this collar is just for decoration.
No, you'd stop. We gotta get the antidote. I bet it's in the fridge. Alright, open the door.
lock on this door is busted.
What? Oh my god. I like how there was no sound for like 10 seconds. Alright, get upstairs. Is it in one of these?
It's sealed. It's locked. It's locked.
Dang it. Yeah, no. That's not happening. Gotta get out of here. This place, this is gonna take me all stream to explore this entire place. There went the music. Music is gone. All right, how do I get out of here? Okay.
There's something here, but I can't see a thing in this light.
All right, fine. Go upstairs. Where's the kitchen?
Yuck. This fridge is disgusting.
Oh my god, it's in a cool place. It's not in the fridge. She's gonna die. Yes, please give me the answer. Gabby's not here to give me shit. Is it in the morgue? Because that's the only other place I could think. It's in one of those. In the bathroom? Where is the bathroom in this place? It's the same door opening sound as Silent Hill. Silent Hill door. Oh, come on. No.
To verify a detail in the room. Nothing important.
I'm only dying. We're gonna end this conversation here. Not the bathroom.
I've already seen this room in the film sent by the killer. It's the ideal place for nightmares.
This is the worst Sims house ever. There we go.
It looks more like a torture chamber than a bathroom. It's locked. It's sealed.
Oh my god. Well, I can't get into there.
A terrarium. The snake that bit me must have been kept inside.
Okay.
It's sealed.
This can't possibly work.
Yes, it would work, okay? It would work fine. Do I have a lockpick?
It'll never work.
No. Where is the pick gun? Ah, shit. Is it in a box? She's gonna die. What? I think it's outside. No, I don't think so. There's another box somewhere that has the pick gun in it. Why will this not move? I don't know where I put the fucking pick gun. Where's another box? Wait, no, it's not that cabinet. Wait, no, right here. I just need to find the damn pick gun so I know how to do this. Did I put it in here? No. I don't think it's in... No, it's not in my kit here. Where the hell did I put the pick gun? I would be running all over the fucking place if I were her. Where's the... I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have the patience for this game.
Here you are, back with us. I'm relieved.
Back in our midst?
What?
I feel sick.
I found you unconscious. I saw the bite marks on your wrist, so I gave you an anti-venom serum injection.
Wait.
Thanks, Garrus. If it hadn't been for you, I'd be dead.
Why didn't I just go to... Garrus? Why'd I had to find the damn thing? I could have just talked to Garrus and I'd be fine. This game is shit. Alright, well...
A lock of hair has been placed in plain view.
Are you serious? This is so bad. Alright, closet by the bathroom. Where'd that sheriff go? I didn't have time to talk to her.
This lock is half dismantled. I don't know anything about electronics. It's locked. The door doesn't look very solid.
Oh, great. Now I gotta go find the... Where did I put... Did I put it outside? Did I put the, sledgehammer outside? I guess so. Go talk to this chick real fast.
Sheriff, I have a few points to go over with you.
Flashlight? I only have one, and I need it. I'm sorry.
You're just standing out here.
Have you found anything special in the house?
Just clues regarding a local case. Nothing that concerns the FBI.
Really? What's it about?
We've been looking for a local hunter named Anderson. He's got nothing to do with your killer.
How do you know that?
Have you taken samples from the house, Sheriff? If so, would you be so kind as to inform me?
I poked around. I'm a cop. It's my job. I haven't found anything relevant to your case.
If you say so, Sheriff. Don't forget we're supposed to be on the same side.
Always freaking head button with the local, PD. Alright, Garrus.
Found some traces, but nothing too important.
You're good at electronics, right? You might be able to help me. I found an electronic lock, half dismantled upstairs. Come take a look.
I don't
think
have
I
it.
might be able to open it, but it'll take me a while.
Unless I, put it in another inventory. I don't know. I don't know which box I put it in. Jin! Oh my god! There's a Jin! Thank you for the, sub. Now, no flipping tables.
Looks like there's no water here. A terrarium. The snake that bit me must have been kept inside.
I'm so excited.
I must take a sample of this clue.
I don't know what the hell that is, but... hopefully I can find this pick gun. Paloma's blood, but she wasn't in this bathroom.
Hey, there are fibers in this sample.
Let's pick up these fibers. Traces of sterile sampling swab used by police services. I guess it's nothing.
Fibers from a sampling pad. Somebody has already proceeded with analysis in this room.
Yeah, the sheriff. You already talked to her. Why are you crying, Jen? No crying. And oh my god, you know what's driving me crazy? The door opening and closing is the exact same sound as Silent Hill 2 and 3. And I hear that door sound, and it gives me this fuzzy, happy feeling in my heart because I love Silent Hill so much. But I'm playing this shit game. So it's like this like, what do you call it? Cognitive dissonance that's going on there. It's messing with my brain. Oh, man. Okay, anyways. Did we ever get into this room?
This electronic entryway has been short-circuited. Maybe Hernandez's work?
I don't know. I would have been much happier streaming Silent Hill 1. But I promised this game.
Bloodstained bandages. A test is in order.
Alright. Kind of get some more blood. It's all Palomas, you know. Alright, got that. What's this?
The edge of the mattress is damaged.
I
Bits
promised...
have been pulled out. Handcuffs. They don't have pink fur, so I'm guessing they're not for playtime.
I promised my streaming community. I promised all of you guys that I would do this, and Mirrors, but she's busy making a turkey today. So, but yes, I promised you all. I need to know. I need to know who the Top Hat Killer is. That guy, I dug that guy. He had style. This dude with the freaking gas mask? What the hell? We traded down. We traded down for the bad guys in this game. I'm sorry, Sam. When I read that, I read, you promised to, something. I don't know. I flashed back to Silent Hill 2. Can you tell I'm, like, obsessed with Silent Hill 2 since the announcement of all the Silent Hill games? It's part of the Mary's letter. Oh, you promised you'd take me there again, but you never did. That's what it was. Oh, no, I haven't, but I need to.
There's something on this broken mirror.
Something on the broken mirror. Probably fingerprints. I will. I'll have to put it on the list. I'll put it on the list on my server of the stuff. I keep forgetting about it. Okay, so we got this. But Sundays, well, this is not Sunday, it's a Thursday. But Sundays are my, Mears' games, the games that she wants to see, so. I keep finding Paloma stuff.
There's a message smudged on the glass. Held underground.
Huh?
Old photographs. Probably left by the former occupants of this house.
Today is not Sunday. It's Thursday. But if I won't be streaming Sunday this week. So I'm streaming this today. Otherwise, it would be 2 weeks before I would stream this. So, and since I'm in between other games, I'm going to start the new Bendy game on Tuesday. I figured I'd just stream this again. Nothing.
Hernandez must have passed through here to escape. It's quite a fall.
Here's the thing. How the hell did Hernandez, Paloma, why would she write held underground on the mirror when she was held out underground after she escaped from this room? So why would she know she was being held underground? No, she didn't. So that logically could not have happened unless she didn't write that there, but those were her fingerprints.
In the recordings, the killer has called this the Room of Death's Betrothed. That explains the dress.
As I was saying,
Paper in the stove.
As I was saying before, games that I'm really enjoying, suspending disbelief is much easier. Games that I don't, I nitpick every little shit. And that's gonna happen here. I'm gonna nitpick it to death.
Advertising the unbeatable prices at a Holton hardware store.
I'm going to find every single plot hole, and I'm going to scream about it. Alright, so can we just pick this out of here?
Hernandez didn't mention this flyer. It would have helped us find the house faster.
Oh well. Alright, I think I got everything in here. There's that sound! There's the door sound again! Ugh. I can't take it. I gotta find this freaking, I must have put it somewhere. Alright, we're gonna use this here.
on earth is this thing for?
It is. I am being tortured by it.
There's something stuck on the satellite dish. Ew, old chewing gum.
Ooh, let's take that. This is good stuff. Traces of saliva. No DNA identification available. How about I chew it? No. No. That's pretty gross.
This device can be remote controlled. It's got a box with a receiver and a USB port.
Happy Thanksgiving, Spoopy Trevor. Are you having turkey today? Please tell me you're having turkey today. Yes, I did. I did find those handcuffs.
This device can be remote controlled. It's got a box with a receiver and a USB port.
Alright, maybe I can do something with this.
It's not this.
Why not?
This can't possibly work.
I don't have the stuff I need to do a more thorough test. Claire, on the other hand...
This is Claire Ashby. I'm not available at the moment. Please call back later.
Well, Claire, are we filtering my calls? Since I don't hold grudges, I'm sending you a little gift. An old, chewed-up chewing gum. I ran a field test on the traces of saliva, but it gave no results. I hope you'll have better luck. Call me back.
KFC is trash, right? Do you if it's between KFC or Popeyes, I'm definitely going for Popeyes. They have the better chicken. And I love how my gas bill comes in on Thanksgiving Day. Yes! Now that you mention it, yes, it's the same voice. Oh my god. They didn't even have them record different voices for the... Oh my god. I was just thinking how it sounded so off. Because it's not her. Alright, I guess we're gonna get out of here. There's nothing else to do up here. Please tell me you're not deep frying it, Trevor.
Traces of soot. Looks like the beginning of a fire. Shit, I didn't need this. The thought of going in there gives me nausea. Take a deep breath, McPherson. It's impossible to open.
Okay. Hurry up, Garrus.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
Garrus, you don't have a flashlight by any chance?
Sorry, Agent McPherson. Not standard issue.
I thought you were the running around the woods at night with a huge flashlight type. You know, like on that famous show? I must be watching too much TV. Oh well, I'll manage.
I'll give you guys one guess how I'm cooking my turkey.
Tell me, Garrus, have you taken samples from the bathroom in the house?
No, I was focusing on the outside. Why?
Well, someone took samples there. I wanted to know if it was you.
Nope. Okay. I gotta find this pick gun. Oh no! No, but here's the thing, Trevor. Burnt marshmallows are the best marshmallows. When I roast my marshmallows over a fire, it has to be completely charred and black. Oh, that is the best. Maybe not in sweet potatoes, but it is the best. Blackened charred marshmallows. Yup. There it is again. I feel held hostage here. Hostage by the sound. No, it is. It really is. Burnt charred marshmallows. You know what was also really good? Burnt charred hot dogs over the fire, the campfire. That nice crispy char on the outside. Ugh. I like that too. Thank you, Cassie. Telling you, it's the bomb. And nobody uses that phrase anymore.
A
But I'm going to
message
use it
scribbled
because
on the
it's
newspaper.
apt.
Who's next? Ah, the serial killer's eternal question.
No, and not on sweet potatoes. But I'm sure it'll still be good.
An old dirty oven. I wouldn't bake cookies in that.
Hey, Sam. No, I'm just gonna... I'm not making sweet potatoes. I'm just making homemade mashed potatoes. Because
Looks
every
like a
time...
dumbwaiter. The door's locked.
What does this
Call
house
box
need?
seems to be out of order.
Every time we get together with, like, not my sister, but, like, all the other family members, they always buy the mashed potatoes in the carton, like, the pre-made ones that you just put in the microwave. And I'm telling you, they just do not taste the same. You need to make homemade mashed potatoes if you're going to be having a big dinner. And I know it's a lot of work, but, oh my gosh, it's so much better. That's why whenever I do, like, a shepherd's pie... I have to make homemade mashed potatoes. I can't do it with the boxed or the pre-made stuff. It's gotta be homemade. I know I'm a little bit mashed potatoes. It is easy. It's just time consuming. That's really all it is. Yeah, we have powdered mashed potatoes. Of course we do. Okay, I will... If you redeem points, I will put it on the list. But make sure to go to my Discord server and mention it so I remember. Because I won't remember after my stream. That might be a good Sunday stream after this game. No, actually, after this game, I'm going to be streaming Burn House Lane. But then after that might be a good... Because I think Mirrors might like... watch me play the Alien Isolation game. Because she loved the Aliens movies. Like, super loved them. I remember when we were kids. I mean, I was little kids, and she was a teenager. And we went to see Aliens in the theater, like, 10 times. She was always taking us to see the Aliens movies. Alright, just make sure to mention it in the server. Alright. I need to find... I don't know if I can finish this without the pick gun. I don't know where I put it. It's outside. Yes, we were little kids. We were just babies. All the ones I could. I'll go back up again. Yes, I did look in this room. I'll look again. Oh, I know what's going to freak me out. I know it will. I've been in here. Been on the roof. Yes, she is the eldest of all my siblings. I am the second to youngest. My brother, who I don't even talk to him anymore, but he is the youngest. He's the baby. Yeah, there was just 4 of us. At least I still talk to my sisters. I need a flashlight. No, it's not. There it is! There's my pick gun! Woo! I knew it was one of these. I had to find, of the half dozen boxes in this entire area, which is huge, I finally found my pink gun. Okay. Am I gonna need this oil can? I'll just take it anyways. Okay. Now that I'm here.
The sentence. Another one of the killer's delusions.
Oh, don't matter. Well, I might as well look around a little bit more while I'm down here.
Old accounting book. It seems to be from the 20s. And out of order still. This cave was used to make moonshine.
Ooh, moonshine. Have you guys ever had moonshine? It's actually not great.
Shelves filled with bottles. They look empty. Probably wouldn't find any great vintages anyway. Furnace. Looks like it hasn't been used in a while. A circular saw. God, I hope it's only for woodworking.
What about that blood? It looks like blood right here. Alright, well. I'm gonna save. I've done a lot. Alright. So we got that. I don't think there's anything over here. No, I got booze. I got 7-Up. There's that.
The killer left a message. Dead? For his sake, I hope she's not. These look like drops of blood. Or tomato juice, I guess. But for some reason, I'm leaning toward the first theory.
Definitely vodka. I can't really do wine much anymore. It's just, it's not good for my stomach. But, God, there's a lot of blood in here. Since I started, eating a lot more whole foods and stuff, and less, fatty meats, more lean and stuff, my stomach's been doing a shit ton better. Not gonna lie. Huh. High glucose level. What? Joyce Dickinson. Huh. Alright.
Something weird about the sleeve. There's a tear and some discoloration.
You cannot...
Something weird about the sleeve. There's a tear and
What
some
am I supposed to
discoloration.
use? Let me use the digital nose. No. Uh-oh. I gotta use my nose sprays. I don't think I did it today. Ah, that's good stuff. Alright, let's get the, steroid. Oh god, it burns, but it's good. It's a good burn. If it doesn't burn, it ain't working. No, it's steroids. You got... It's fine. Alright. What am I supposed to use? Let's see. Maybe this?
Something weird about the sleeve.
Oh, come
There's
on.
a tear and some discoloration.
Let's see. Maybe a digital microscope.
It's not this.
Yes, that's Paloma's voice! God! Now that you mention it, I can't unhear it. No. I do
It'll
use eye
never
drops,
work.
but it's not heroin. It's just a little bit of saline. Alright.
It's not this.
It's killing me. It's killing me that it's Paloma's voice.
Bad idea.
Oh, that was the next thing I was gonna try.
Just as I expected. Stains that look like blood have appeared on the shirt.
Alright, now I gotta...
Bad idea.
Oh, so much blood.
If I send this blood sample to Claire, she could perform a more thorough test.
Oh, maybe it's the killer's blood.
So, Vic, do you need to confide in your old friend Claire?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer. I took blood samples on a lab coat from a man I haven't been able to ID. It could very well be the killer's blood. I'm sending you the results of the test I did.
Okay. I'll run a complete test and compare it with the other samples linked to the case.
The local sheriff is causing me hassles. I have the feeling she's trying to undermine my investigation.
Is this sheriff's name Holloway, by any chance?
Yeah, you've heard of her?
An hour ago. I got a phone call from a friend who works in the Portland lab. Sheriff Holloway has requested some tests of the utmost urgency. The sheriff claims she was working on Paloma Hernandez's disappearance. My friend called me because she knows that I've been in on the East Coast killer case from the start.
I think I should have a few words with the sheriff. Thanks for the tip. I'm looking for information on a case. An Anderson, male, who supposedly disappeared in Maine.
Let me search the database. I got something. Gary Anderson, 39, a farmer. His wife reported him missing 6 months ago. The case has been closed by the Portland office. Everything suggests that the disappearance was voluntary. The investigators concluded that Anderson had an affair. He probably disappeared to build a new life with his mistress.
Okay, Claire. Thanks for the intel.
Who is... I don't even remember who this Anderson guy was. Oh my god. Anixia. She has been bad. Like, for the last 3 days, she's been up at night crying, keeping us awake. She just cries all the time. I don't know what's wrong with her. Not Anixia.
Talk to you later, Vic. Good luck.
Alright, so what are we doing now? Alright, I got all that.
It's impossible to open.
And now I have a Chewy. Alright, Chews, get down. Am I supposed to get in this thing with her? I don't know. Yeah, but I don't remember the codes. All right. What? Oh. So this doesn't make any logical sense. How would Victoria know the codes that Paloma used? I think so. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I did.
Hernandez's name is on the label. As long as it's just a dummy.
It's possible.
A label with Hawker's name on it. Something tells me the killer's not too fond of him. A label with Hawker's name on it.
All right.
Something tells me the killer's not too fond of him. This label's for me. Okay, I think I got the message.
Let's see if that works. I'm just curious. No? Nope. Let's see. TV scanner, maybe? Nope. Well, maybe it doesn't do it anymore because I've already opened them. I'm pretty sure I did, but let me double check. Yeah, I can't look at this anymore, so I think that's done. Hopefully I'm almost done down here. I really want to get in there still.
There are marks on the ground. Looks like a heavy object was dragged from here.
DVD scanner? No. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know if... Maybe I don't know. Can't look at the wall, even though there's clearly something there. I don't think so. It doesn't let me select it. Can't do anything with the pig head either. You know, I actually created The Sims murder dungeons that looked better than this murder dungeon. This murder dungeon is just like shit. Who thought this? I don't know. I'm just saying. I came up with better murder dungeons.
The electric chair that Hernandez mentions in the recordings should be right here. I don't see anything.
Hug, I need that stupid, flashlight. My brother used to do that, actually. Just, they'd all go in there, then he'd lock them out, they'd all just drown. So, no, I did have murder dungeons. I had Pyramid Head walking around down there. I had She-Ra and Optimus Prime, and they got married. And She-Ra was his trophy wife. And the husband found out and got really mad because he loved Transformers. But, I mean, come on. She is pretty great, right? Oh, man. Yeah, actually, I have in my shopping cart a game where you play the monster, and it's called I Live Under Your House or something. I think I'm gonna buy it and stream that too, where you play the monster and you're coming up under the house. I don't know. It looks creepy. It looks weird. I'm gonna play it. All right. I get everything in here. Do I need any water for anything?
This tap seems to be working. It'll be useful if I need water.
I hope I don't have to come all the way down here for freaking water. Oh, we already got
There's
that.
nothing down here except for a rat. He seems to be in his element here. Message left by the killer. Too late. If he thinks he can throw me, he doesn't know who he's dealing with.
Let's see. Nothing. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with this.
A message left by the killer. The antidote is kept in a cool place. I'm sure he thinks he's funny. poster. I can't think of the actress's name.
I just want to rip this thing down and find a tunnel behind it. But, you know, it's not going to let me. Oh, do I have to take a picture? What was that sound? It sounded like Pyramid Head dragging his big knife. His great knife. Do I have to take a picture?
Message left by the killer. Too late. If he thinks he can throw me, he doesn't know who he's dealing
You
with.
mean over here? I think I did, and I actually analyzed. Yeah, see, inscriptions on basement cell wall, and I analyzed it, and there's like, oh, it's all the killer's writing. So I got that. Oh, it's the door. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here. I'm gonna have to get a freaking flashlight. Yes, we will be. I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm sure we will. There's gonna be something we didn't get, and we're gonna have to go around this whole house. The fact that we have to go through this whole house and investigate everything and not miss a single thing is ridiculous. I don't even know what the hell they were thinking. No, come on. Oh, I'm just about ready to bitch slap her. All right, hopefully we got everything in here. I think we did. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see if I don't think I have to do anything with that. Man, that turkey is starting to smell good. At least the last game was the mystery and the story and stuff was somewhat interesting. Alright, we did that already. I don't think I did. Let me go back and get that. Higher res?
A lock of hair has been placed in plain view.
Yes, I am. I am running it at my 1440p resolution.
A lock of hair has been placed in plain view.
Alright, let's take it with this. And hi, Mar. I mean, it doesn't look that bad for the age, but you have to do a lot of tweaking with the wrapper. Human hair female. Paloma's hair. I had to, yeah, I upscaled it using the WinDX, whatever, wrapper. Let's go talk to this, sheriff. I just wish the gameplay were better. If only.
Sheriff, I have a few points to go over with you. Listen, Sheriff, I want this to be clear. I have proof that you sent samples to be analyzed without my authority. Here, it's the FBI who leads the investigation. If you forget that, or decide to ignore it, I'll break you.
Take it easy, Agent McPherson. Sounds like I've touched a nerve.
I don't have time to play who's the bitchiest. Believe you me, that is one contest you'll lose. So unless you want to be charged with obstruction of justice, I advise you to tell me what you found.
Okay. I took 2 samples, which I sent to the lab. They're yours. I also found this in the living room. It looks like some kind of electronic key.
Very good. I hope I won't have any other occasion to lose my temper with you, Sheriff.
We'll leave it at that, Agent McPherson.
How about your flashlight now? Just give me the flashlight. Yeah, I haven't played Postmortem. I do need to play that too.
I have nothing new to tell you, Agent McPherson.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so what did I got? Electronic key. What am I supposed to use this for? But at least Limbo of the Lost was so bad it was entertaining. Yeah, I should play Postmortem. But Limbo of the Lost, I had to put a virtual machine onto my computer just to run that game, but it was totally worth it. Man. If you thought the logic in this game was ridiculous, you haven't played Limbo of the Lost. Yeah, I think I just put it up on YouTube if you ever wanted to go back and watch it. But it was a game. It was a game. All right, let's go talk to Garrus.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
All right, well, I have this digital electronic key. What am I supposed to use it for? All right, well, let's what about the places that were locked? Oh, there's also that chest outside. Man. The one good thing about this game, the door opening sound. It's the best part of the game. Alright, open this up. Alright, now what's here? Anti-venom serum box, which I don't need anymore.
A receipt for medications, or rather medical concoctions. I'm no chemist, but this ain't cough syrup. The pharmacist's stamp is on the receipt. Dan Wilkinson. The pharmacy is in Holton, the county seat. The sheriff might know more. Empty medicine bottles. This wasn't just aspirin. These are highly complex formulations.
Bet you it was like codeine or something. Oh, you just watched Limbo of the Lost. Those were... Man, that game. I almost miss it. Alright. There was another door that was... Where the heck? Oh, yeah, outside. Well, let's go talk to the sheriff and then let's go check that chest. This full stream is just going to be me doing the investigation on this house. We're not going to get any story. It's just going to be investigating this place.
I have nothing new to tell you, Agent McPherson.
Well, I guess that was a bust. No, I did not. No, I'm not gonna turn it into a sausage. Turn it into a sausage.
The hatch is closed and the lock looks rusty.
I don't even have a meat grinder.
It's not this.
Okay, Paloma.
Bad idea.
The hatch is closed and the lock looks rusty.
I'm gonna turk it into. We're just gonna turk it. Oh my god, is that going to be a new phrase? Turk it. Shit, how am I supposed to get this
The hatch
open?
is closed and the lock looks rusty.
You know what? Fuck it. There we go. Got rope. I have no more room in my inventory. Shit. Get out of here.
I feel better.
I didn't even need it anymore. Well, it's out of my inventory. What's back here anyways? Nothing. Alright, how do I get back downstairs? This place is a maze. Alright. Let's, How do I get back? Oh, back here. Alright, so I'm supposed to be able...
I don't see anything.
I
don't see anything.
I don't have a... Shit, I don't... Electronic key. Oh, no. What am I supposed to use the freaking electronic key on? Oh, okay. Well, I have the oil, so let me see if I can find that.
A note left by our friendly neighborhood butcher. One chance. I have no idea what that means.
Alright,
A
just
note
open the
left by
door!
Our friendly neighborhood butcher.
Oh my god.
One chance. I have no idea what that means.
I just would like to finish this investigation in this area by the end of the stream. Is that too much to ask? Yes, of course it is. Okay. Ah, there it is.
The oil lamp's empty. I'm gonna have to fill it if I want some light. Shit. I hate playing with fire.
There you go.
I don't see anything.
What?
I don't see anything.
What do you mean you don't see anything? Maybe Garrus has a match. Oh my god, really? Wait, where were those matches? Oh, yeah, that's right. I just love games where they don't allow you to interact with things until you do a certain trigger.
I have no other choice.
I just wish every time I talked to Garrus, he gave me what I needed to proceed with the game. That would be perfect if that would happen. Garrus would become my favorite character ever.
There we go. The lamp is lit. One more match and I would have cracked.
Over a match? Let's see.
Electronic lock. It keeps the door secured.
Alright. Let's see. Let's use this electronic key.
That's it. The door's open.
I know, I do too. Well, not about the busy calibrating, but... Just you wait, BB10. I'm gonna play... I'm gonna finish Path of Radiance, and then it's Mass Effect time. Because Garrus is getting added to my husbando list. It is happening. I swear to you. Alright, so what are we doing down here?
Ah, it stinks of chemicals. It's impossible to open.
Well, how about with your electronic pick?
An outfit like the one the killer wears. It's not my size. This box has everything he needs to shackle the victims. No visible marks.
No visible marks, but maybe invisible.
It'll never work. Bad idea.
There's a bit of blood on the box.
One of the killer's victims, Ellen Dunnigan. Alright, I guess that's all I needed. I like how he has a cleaning cart for this place.
It's locked.
Aha! There it is! There's the door! Oh no. I'm definitely playing FemShep. There's no way I'm not playing her.
There are lots of chemical products on this shelf. Enough to open his own lab. An autopsy table. Recently used. If Miller saw this, he'd faint dead away.
You know what? I miss Miller. Miller was a good guy, wasn't he? I gotta wipe my glasses. He was. He was a... I miss Miller. Okay. Always smudging the glasses.
It's Hernandez's blood.
What?
Shit, there's so much of it. That does not bode well.
She's dead. Definitely dead.
This phone seems to be working. This phone seems to be working.
Let's try a 3D scanner. No.
computer's on.
User Killer. Really? He named himself Killer. Password required access symptoms. System. Oh, just you wait, BB10. I'm probably gonna end up streaming that Doki Doki House game at some point, just because it's really entertaining. And I'd like to, you know, help the devs out a little bit by spreading the word. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Incorrect password.
It's password protected.
Come on. Don't worry, you'll love it. It's actually pretty hilarious and entertaining. And there's not a lot of lewd. Definitely, not really. At least so far.
Collection of animal skulls. Are these trophies or objects of study? Both, I guess. Size 7.5. These must be Hernandez's shoes.
What? Get out of there. Get out of there! Dang it. Okay.
Copies of autopsy reports on the killer's victims. They're addressed to Paloma Hernandez. The killer must have taken them from the motel room.
Why would I pick up the loudspeaker?
Pile of retro music CDs. Oh, so nostalgic.
Oh, man. Transformer. Dang it. Way too much stuff in here. I gotta get rid of this, sledgehammer. Where does this lead to? Oh, up here. Has Garrus finished up whatever the hell he's doing? Shit. Alright. Remember, we're putting this shit in the kitchen if we need it again. That there. I might need that. So we have an IT guy coming in? Alright.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
You said that an hour ago.
You're good at electronics, right? You might be able to help me. I found a computer, but the system's asking me for a password.
That's more IT's field. Hacking's not my strong suit.
All right, I'll cope.
Alright, how do we get IT here? No, no, not in there. Get your... Alright, what do I got? Well, when the heck is Garrus opening that door? He's been working on it for at least an hour now. I have to go back and check. me pick this thing up. I don't know why I need the loudspeaker, but I have it. That's about as much as I can do there. Oh, I gotta get that.
Collection of animal skulls. Are these trophies or objects of study? Both, I guess.
I actually preferred the puzzles from the first game. They were much more interesting. These aren't really puzzles. Transformer electric cord. Oh, it does. You're right. All right, let's check out the computer. No, not the electric nose. The computer key. All right, what did I do?
Security system worthy of the paranoid. Not surprising.
All right. Wait, what's in here? Can I check this out?
This poor woman's body seems to have been here for a while. Ugh. One of her hands has been chopped off.
It was the chick, the hand in the grate with the mouse, with the rat.
This poor woman's body seems to have been here for a while. Ugh. One of her hands has been chopped off.
I guess we're gonna have to take some swabs.
Bad idea.
Skin collected from the body. All right.
Unbelievable. She's been dead for over 15 years. Why has this sicko preserved her body?
What? All right, well, we're done with this. Let's go back upstairs then, I guess. Am I supposed to be able to pick up the collar? Because I can go down and get it while I'm here. You know, I just realized that the door opening sound is like asthma for me. Oh, somebody added me to their friend list. It is. I feel like every time it happens, I just get an overall good feeling in my entire body. Totally asthma. ASMR. Look it up. Alright, so I need that. Can I just look at it? I guess not. Yes! I said asthma! That's how you say it out loud. I'm not gonna say ASMR. That's too many... what do you call it? Not consonants. What's the... I can't remember it. Oh, whatever. It's too much work. It's just asthma. I am. I am losing my brain. Okay, so now what am I supposed to do? Electronic key. Oh, I gotta go to the roof. Oh, syllables. It's too many syllables. I couldn't think of the word. We try to reduce as many syllables in speech as possible, you know, because it's too much work. The less syllables, the better. Alright, so let's see. Oh, good. Garrus, help me out here, bud.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
You're good at electronics, right? You might be able to
Oh,
help
he
me.
doesn't want to talk about the collar.
This device can be remote controlled. It's got a box with a receiver and a USB port.
Oh, not that. This. Alright, so what do we got here? Jamming software detected ADS-X type. Oh. Alright. You done, Garrus? Come on now.
I'll get there. I just need a
Oh
little
my
more time.
god. I don't know what else to do. How do I inspect something that's in my inventory? I've been at this level for an hour and a half. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom and make myself another drink at this rate. Look, I like Garrus. He is a good guy. But he has got to, like, work faster.
In the recordings, the killer has called this the Room of Death's Betrothed.
Betrothed?
Address.
It's betrothed, not betrothed. Who speaks like this? I'm going to the bathroom. Alright, alright, let's go wet this sponge. That's why we eat them. Because they're jerks.
Looks like there's no water here.
Oh my god, I've got to go all the way back down for the fucking water. Ugh. We also have opossums out here. There's an opossum that comes to our back door because we feed the squirrels. We put nuts out there and sometimes, like, you know, breadcrumbs and old bread and stuff. And he comes by every night and anything that the squirrels don't take, he eats up. And just cleans it all up out there. And I feel kind of good because opossums are great. They eat ticks. And they do not carry any disease. So more opossums, please. They are good for the environment. Yep, I tossed some old, like, pineapple out there that's just, like, a little too ripe. You know, and the husband wasn't really eating it, so I just tossed it out there, and you know what? Possum came and ate it. No, it wasn't. It was not a raccoon. We actually seen the possum out there. He was like right up against the door. Because we have a motion sensor light for the back door, and when it goes off, we're like, something's back there, and we ran around and we saw the possum. Wrong way. Damn it. Well, I probably could have gone the other way. Because we have raccoons too. But you would think mostly raccoons would be coming around and eating all the leftover foods and stuff and getting in the trash. But we don't have a lot of them anymore because they we used to have a bunch of woods behind our fence. Not woods, but trees and stuff, brush. And yeah, I'm arguing myself. But then they tore all that down and put a big building up back there. So a lot of the homes for the animals is gone. Makes me sad. That's why we have a huge, like, these huge bushes in our backyard that are way overgrown and, like, wild and stuff. But I just leave it because the animals, there's a lot of animals that live in there. And I want to give the animals a home. They need homes. I mean, we have foxes. I saw a fox. It ran down the street and jumped over the fence and into my backyard and left. I don't know where it went from there. We have coyotes. There was a coyotes in the park. And then we have possums and squirrels and chipmunks and raccoons and birds. Yes, come at our home. Our yard is a home for the animals. And we feed them. We put like corn and seeds and all types of stuff out there for them to eat. Alright, so we gotta wet this.
This tap seems to be working. It'll be useful if I need water.
I'm almost done, Chesvin. At least I think. Oh, we don't see prairie dogs, but we do have the groundhogs. They're also woodchucks. A woodchuck is a groundhog. But I think they're already starting to hibernate. I haven't seen them in a while. We get groundhogs too. They're marmots. Did you know that a groundhog is a marmot? I didn't know that until a couple of months ago. Oh, yeah, I gotta do this here. Am I supposed to use it on here? Chewy, what? I guess it's the one upstairs. Choose? No, it's not time yet. You've got 2 hours, boo-boo.
Oh, we smell the turkey.
Oh, yeah, he's smelling that turkey. Did you smell the turkey?
Yeah, yes.
Well, I'm almost done with this, and I'm going to start working on the potatoes. Mm-hmm. He'll get some. I'm sure I'll give them some. I mean, it is Thanksgiving Day. They get to have some turkey, too. Mm-hmm. I hope we're almost done with this. We've been at this shit for 2 hours. Ugh. They go in the crock pot after. And we're gonna watch. I've never seen. Don't yell at me. I want to go in here, but we've never seen The Godfather. And supposedly, Monty said that The Godfather is supposedly the best Thanksgiving movie. I don't know why. So we're gonna watch that tonight. And then we already watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles earlier. So what? We'll watch it. We'll watch it tonight, and then I figure we'll eventually watch The Godfather 2, which there are a lot of people who swear it's the greatest movie of all time, so I've never seen it. Alright, so what am I doing up here? Chewie, what are you doing? Get out of there. Why am I even using this in here? Oh my, what do you mean? How am I alive? We used to watch a lot of movies when I was younger. We watch more TV shows now. Well, this is not working. Chewie! I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Looks like
Chewie,
there's no
come here.
water here.
I'm sorry. I punched him in the nose. Chewie, I'm sorry for punching.
Animal abuse.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean it. It was an accident. Don't tell me you've never accidentally punched your kitties or your dogs or whatever. It happens. You know what's funny thing is my mom was incredibly strict too, but then she would have us watch she'd have us watch some shit like Predator, which is actually an awesome movie, the original Predator movie. We'd watch that and Aliens and The Fly. She took us to see The Fly in the movie theaters. Have you ever seen The Fly? Do you know what happens in that movie? We saw that it was a Cronenberg movie, and we saw it in the theater when we were like 8 years old. But then she wouldn't let us watch the slasher movies like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. So it's like, she was really, really weird about what we could or couldn't watch. Ah, shit. Alright, I don't know what to do here. Garrus, help me out.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
You're good at electronics, right? You might be able to help me.
Jamming system. Oh, electronic
Found
collar.
some sort of electronic collar. Hernandez mentioned it on her voice recorder.
Interesting. Let me see. The collar can receive a signal which sets off an electric shock. The intensity is variable, but it can go high enough to be fatal. The lock is pretty secure. Whoever put this system together is a real pro. Nice work.
Good lord, you're like a little kid with the latest gadget. Keep the collar, we'll send it to the lab later. And remember, no drooling on the evidence.
No. See, it wasn't video games that would give me nightmares. It was back when they had video stores. I don't know if you guys remember this. But back when they had video stores like Blockbuster, but even before Blockbuster, they would have, the aisles with the different, genres. And there was the horror aisle. And I remember being little, walking through the horror aisle and looking at the boxes of all the horror movies. And just some of the covers would give me nightmares. I can remember some of the covers of these movies. And I don't know what the movie was about, but just the poster or the cover on it. Yes. That was the horror of my childhood.
I found a jamming system on the roof, with an antenna and a remote control box. It's an ADSX system. Know anything about it?
Yeah, it's a scrambler, used by drug cartels. It's a very sophisticated device, of quite recent design. An ADSX system equipped with a satellite dish can avoid detection by GPS, as well as filtering or blocking phone communications.
I see. Does this kind of device cover a large area?
A few 100 yards. More than sufficient to isolate the house and its surroundings.
It's not surprising that Hernandez wasn't able to get back in touch with us.
Can you talk to him again? He's gonna tell me anything. Or the same shit.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
Troy says, no, Mommy, you gotta stop and feed me. The turkey smells good. Oh, no. No. I actually couldn't play any of those games until I got old enough that my mom couldn't, object. So I had to be, I think I was about 20 when I first played. I was actually dating the husband when I played my first horror game. And I think it was Silent Hill 2, because I remember I would always get the game magazines back then. This is before the internet was a huge thing, and I would get like EGM, like was it Electronic Gaming Monthly, GameSpot was another big one. And there was an article in there. I remember this. Like it was only yesterday. There was an article in there about Silent Hill 2, and it had some of the images from the game, and they were talking about it. I remember looking at it and being like so horrified but intrigued, and I was just like, I want to play this game. And it was almost like a forbidden fruit type thing, where it's like, I know I shouldn't be playing this, but I want to play it. And I ended up buying the game and playing it and fell in love, and then the rest is history. Now all of my nieces and nephews play horror games and Silent Hill and all this shit, and nobody says anything. But yes, that was, yes, when I was 20. I know, I'm old. But that's what it was back then. Let's see. Yeah, no. No, you didn't. What do I need to do to get this shit to trigger? I don't know what I'm missing. Is there a music player around here somewhere? TV. Chewy, stop. I'm gonna kick your butt. You stop it. And he looks at me with that like the look on his face is like, Mommy, if you don't get me what I want right now, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's the look that Chewie has right now. I'm gonna go talk to her right now.
Sheriff, I have a few points to go over with you. I found a receipt with the address of Dan Wilkinson's drugstore in Holton. Do you know the owner?
Yeah, there aren't many pharmacies in Holton. It's a small town.
If you could contact Wilkinson now and question him, see if he remembers the client. Time is of the essence.
The FBI's wish is my command. Show me the receipt. I'll call Dan. Dan? Hi, it's Sheriff Halloway. I'd like some information on a receipt from your store. Okay, good. Thanks for your help. Tell Martha I say hi. Dan remembers a man in his 40s, black hair. Says he seemed nervous, kind of in a rush.
It's a bit vague, but it's better than nothing. Thanks for the info. I'd better call Claire to give her the killer's description.
This is ridiculous. I don't even know. Who thought this was fun?
Oh, Vic, where would you be without your favorite coroner? What can I do for you this time?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer. A Hulton pharmacist vaguely remembers a customer who could very well be our man. About 40 years old, black hair.
It's not much, but it will allow me to rule out some suspects. I'll enter it into my database. I have to go. Call me if you've got a problem.
I have nothing new to tell you, Agent McPherson.
Ah, shit. Well, that's all I got. No, it's okay. You're still helping me a ton. No, I haven't looked at any license plate. Where is there a license plate? This car over here? I don't even know if I can go over here. No. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Oh, police car.
Safe is locked. Can't force it. I really don't need the sheriff on my back.
You mean I can't just get in there?
Metal grate. Ground is wet here.
Chewy! He is right in front of my screen. He's like, I know what'll get mommy. I'm just gonna stand in front of everything she likes. Sit down. No, lay down. There's a trailer back here. Don't. Why are you chewing?
Plate is covered with mud. I can't read the number.
Why are you chewing my finger?
That's what his name is. Calm down.
It is.
RZZ 354, New Hampshire. Claire could trace the plate number.
He is just gnawing on my hand. Ow! You bit too hard. Stop it.
So, Vic, do you need to confide in your old friend Claire?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer. I found a plate number on an old truck. RZZ 354, New Hampshire.
I'll ask Kingsley to check it out. He can't refuse me anything. I have to go. Call me if you've got a problem.
They're just love bites. You know, when a cat really loves you, they just like gnawing on you. It's what they do. Oh yeah, they do that too. I don't. Troy doesn't really need on me all that much. That was more of a Daisy thing. Daisy would just all over any fleshy part of my body she would be needing. All right, so now what?
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
All right, get down. Well, I don't know, you guys. I have no idea what else to fucking do at this point. This is... Gabby was right. This is ridiculous.
This book is about nuclear war. It's from the 50s. Yes, Claire?
I have a bit of information for you. The former owner of the truck remembers a name, sort of. Something like Parson or Carson or Manson. It's not much, but it's enough to exclude the rest of the phone book.
Nicely done, Claire. I better watch out. You'll have my job if I'm not careful.
In your dreams, I'll let you chase the villains. I'm just fine here behind my microscope. See you later.
Alright. So now what? Talk to the sheriff and then Garrus. Moshi Moshi. Mm-hmm. I know. Made me a little suspect too.
I have nothing new to tell you, Agent McPherson.
Ugh. Fine. Time to talk to Garrus.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
That would be helpful, but no, she doesn't. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do, because it's almost 3:30, we've been doing this shit for 3 hours. Cassie, if you can send me a link to that walkthrough you have, I am going to go through it before next stream and highlight the shit I don't think I did. And then we will do that on our next stream and get through this area, because this is ridiculous. We've been here for 2 hours and we've made like no progress. So I'm gonna do that. I'll print it out, highlight what I think we need to do. I need to check next so we can move to that, because I do want to figure out who the killer is from the first game, and they make you play through all of this bullshit just to get the answers to the first game. I think that is abuse. That is abuse of the player. They stole my money. I'm pissed. Okay. Anyways, that's it for today. I really do have to get into the kitchen and start making my mashed potatoes and getting this Thanksgiving dinner together. So I will be off.